A lot of you have asked me about the snowdrops, and yes, the snowdrops in the garden are out. I have quite a few little bunches. They're quite small, but yeah, they're popping up all over the place, so that's lovely. So in this video I'm going to be planting some seeds to get the gardening season underway. Have to plant them indoors to start with. So anyway, I shall be planting some seeds. We also had a visit to the local Brocante. It's still very, very cold, but spring is coming. Enjoy the video. Rest of the room and clear myself a space that I can do this cabinet. Well, I'm out in the barn at the moment. I'm actually using the wheelbarrow as a potting table. I'm just going to plant a few seeds which I'm going to bring on indoors before we can plant them out. We're still getting -4 overnight, so I can't put anything out yet, but I'd like to get a few things started. So I've picked half a dozen. I'm going to plant them in these pots here. And I've got a couple of these carry boxes, because that means I can put them in front of my windows upstairs on my corridor, and then it makes it easier for me to water them. And there's holes in the bottom of the pots, but not in the bottom of the tray, so they can drain through, but it won't mark any of my surfaces up there. It's just a way of keeping it tidy. I'm not going to plant loads because they're going to grow quite quickly, and then I'm going to run out of room to put them before I can put them out. So I'm just going to grow a few. I'm going to start off with some Chateau lettuce. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's a hardy lettuce. I'm going to try starting some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some courgettes. I'm going to plant some onions and some peppers, bell peppers. So hopefully that'll get me started with a little bit. I've already got some potatoes chitting, so they're already growing little sprouts, so they'll be ready to go out as soon as is possible, probably start of March here. Yeah, I'm going to get on and pop these up. Now, some of these seeds I've saved. This is courgette that I've saved. All I did was squish out quite a ripe courgette onto some kitchen paper and let it dry. I'm not going to plant all of these. I'm going to plant 4. Let's see if we can't get a couple out of that. Okay, now I'm going to plant 4 in each of these big pots. Cover them up a little bit with my compost. Pat those down gently. Courgette. Oh, that's those 2. Right, next I've got some cucumber. These are also ones that I saved from ones that I grew last year. So spiky cucumber we call these. These are the ones that have to be peeled, but they're one of my favourites. Again, I did the same thing. I squished it between some kitchen paper. I'm just going to plant a few of these. So I'm going to plant 3 in each. And down a little bit. Got some bell peppers. some of the ones I've saved. Right, I've got a couple more to plant. This one is Chateau. It's a lettuce, a hardy annual, that you just pick the leaves off. It grows on a tall stalk. I've not grown this one before. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to plant a few of those. Sprinkle those around the pot. Just one little pot. There's my label for that one. Chateau lettuce. Now again, these are tomatoes that I saved. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to pick them off the paper, I'm just going to tear out the little pieces of paper and plant them on the paper, and they come up fine. I've done this every year for yonks. Okay, let's plant a few. Right, I've just put about 8 to 10 in there. Not sure what variety were. They were tomatoes on the vine, medium-sized tomatoes, so that's what I've labelled as. And the last part, I'm just going to sow a few onions. I will sow some more, but this is just to get a few started. And these are Relais De Poste. It's quite a medium-sized white onion. Alright, a good sprinkle of those. And a nice little label. Yeah. So there we have my carry box with all my little pots in it. That's going to make it so much easier for me to put them in front of the windows indoors and keep it tidy. Okay, I'm just going to go and give those a little water and place those upstairs along the south facing balcony. So I've put these upstairs in the hallway. I've got a little water bottle there. It's a plastic milk bottle that I've punctured a few holes in the top, which is brilliant for watering. They should get enough light up there and a bit of warmth. So this is south facing this window. This faces out onto our balcony. And then I'll get another one of these carriers planted up with a few different seedlings. It doesn't look a lot, but once they all come up, and then you've got to pot them on, and you still can't put them outside, you've got to find space for them all. So just a few early starters I like to do, not too many. And then obviously I can replant again. These can go in my outside mini greenhouse once they're big enough, and then I can replant some more seedlings to be getting on with. Right, we've come to the Chateaux Brocante. Looking for some things for the gîte. That's a big set, that one. Anyway, I'm looking for some things for the gîte. Oh, just I need to find some taxidermy. Oh, that looks a bit strange. That's got the tusks missing, hasn't it? I think it should have some tusks on there. That's a bit strange, and its eyes are a bit small, aren't they? How much do they want for that? Oh, they want €80 for that time. I do quite like the mirror though. What do you think about that?
Where are you going to put it?
It's €85. Not the best example I've seen. It's got a little bit of damage, but that's quite a lot of money for that, isn't it? Oh, it's got a broken leg. I would like that. So, what we would like is like a pair of vases or something that look nice on the fireplace. And they'd have to be fairly big. Well, I suppose the chances of getting a pair is not great. Or a couple of other ornaments. Right. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Most of these are knives.
Ah bon, vous en avez plusieurs. Déjà, faut qu'il la roule. Il s'est barré, puis il a laissé sa femme là.
Exactement.
Bon.
On reviendra vous donner le coup.
Oui, on va regarder quelques plaisirs à faire. Il reviendra jeudi.
A shaving bowl that you would put under your chin. That's why it's a set shape. Oh, I quite like the squirrel. I'm not sure about the colour. Oh, why has he got a hole in his back? He's €12. And he's sort of got a name. I can't read that. It's upside down. But yeah, I don't think he'd go with more decor. Maybe it's for flowers. I presume that plate must be for oysters and a slice of lemon in the middle. Oh, that is sweet. I'm not quite sure what you do with it, but... Oh, that's different. €15, got chip. I like the prawn, but yeah. That one's very pretty. That's €6. That would look quite nice with a as a bud vase or something. But
je saigne la zizanie après. D'abord, ce qui s'est passé, c'est que j'étais voilà, j'ai entendu des rumeurs, des rondis. Moi, je vais passer derrière. Alors, comme ça, Paul, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Yes, I'm a bit disappointed today. Not so much nice stuff here. 40 euros? That's a lot of money. Can't read it.
Tu cherches, il est là-haut.
What else do we need? It should be in a church. Yes. That's a nice piece of furniture. 75 euros. Ah, what's Tony seen? Oh, that's interesting. Is that a piano or a desk?
I don't know.
I don't think it's big enough for a piano. It's a desk, isn't it? Although it looks like the shape of a piano. Oh no, is that a drawer?
Yeah.
Oh wow! That's really unusual. How much is that? 250 euros. What an interesting piece of furniture. It's got lovely legs as well. And an amazing desk. We're not looking for a desk at the moment, are we? But that's different, isn't it? Well, there's some very unusual desks here today, isn't there? Look at that one. It's got a dragon on it. Wow. Look at that. Look at the carving on it. It looks like a pumpkin, look. It is a pumpkin. And that's your handle. Oh, isn't that unusual? I actually really like that. So different. But again, we've got nowhere to put it, have we? How much is that? Indochina 1900s. €650 they've got on that. Yeah, that's a lot of money. There's ones that folds up, that lifts up. Ah, yes it is, but it's not very well not very well attached. No, it's 85 euros. That wants a lot of work, that one. Tony's running away quick. Yeah, unfortunately that wants work. Oh my, look at that. Look at this one, Tony. It's like an old barber's chair that's been covered with, yeah, it's got 120 euros and it's the headrest is broken. Oh, that one's really beautiful. It's only 75 euros. Look at that. Bouchard Niche Avatan. That's a town not too far from here. Avatan. Top's a bit wonky, but I'm sure that could be sorted. Oh, quite like that clock face. Don't like the glass though. How much is the trunk over there?
20.
How much?
20.
20? That's quite cheap, isn't it?
Yeah.
rather like that. Although the thing is bent, isn't it? The catch. Oh no, it's meant to be like that. Yeah, a little bit flimsy. This is cute. That's like a little tiny desk, look. That would be cute for a little apartment, wouldn't it? Rather cute little desk. How much is it? Well, it's 60. I think that's quite cheap. Oh, what's Tony found? Oh, it's one of those fold-out wash stands.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
It is.
Unfortunately, it's got a crack, or a couple of cracks. What's that? €70? Is it doable?
Oh, it is, but we don't know where to put it.
Oh, yeah. Again, where would we put it? It could be a very nice piece of furniture, couldn't it? For €70. I know. The little suite is rather cute, isn't it?
Yes.
The little green. Oh, there's only one armchair though, isn't there? Oh, I can see some things. Did you look at these chairs here?
No.
I like the tapestry, that's why I'm looking. Let me have a quick peeky round the corner. Oh, they're quite big. They are. Quite like the colour of the tapestry. €80 for two. Again, we haven't got anywhere to put them at the moment, have we? Oh, I think they're a bargain. €80 for the pair of armchairs, and I actually really like the tapestry upholstery. They look pretty comfortable as well. They're nice wide ones with a big sprung seat, and they've got little wheels on the bottom as well. Yeah, solid. €80 for two, it's a bargain.
It's some piece, isn't it?
Wow, it's very decorative. We're looking at this is like a table. Well, it's not a table lamp. It's a lamp with a table. A standard lamp with a side table.
I'm going to get these.
Okay. I think there's only one, but look at this. I'm just looking at the size of that.
Yes.
Yeah, there's only one. But yeah, wow, look at this standard lamp, but then it's €250. Oh, and the lamp is all... Unfortunately, the lampshade's all mouldy. Yeah. Different though. Just going to have a very quick look at this outside bit. Before we go and do some more shopping. Wait, but have you ever seen the coffee table like this? It's full of plastic flowers and little birds. It's very strange. It's €20. It's a bit rusty around the edges. I've never seen one like that with an inset piece in the middle. You can see it's been getting very wet. That's quite cute with the little birds. Yeah. They're unusual chairs, like there's a pair of them. Don't like the pattern, but they're €25. They look like what I would call Urkel type furniture. Very well made. Yeah. €25 each. Ah, some beds out here as well. So many clocks. Quite a few deco ones. Oh, that's lost its glass, that one. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that set. Oh, that's a little bit broken. That's such a pretty set and such a pretty face. Clocks, clocks, clocks. That's unusual. Unfortunately, it's all broken. Oh, cuckoo clocks. I think it's time to go. Ha ha. Made in France. Yes, it's time we went and did some more shopping. And Tony's probably wondering where I am. Oh, there's 2 pianos. 30 euros. And that's only come from Bourges. Look, we're in Bourges. This one is 60. I wonder why. It's not very pretty. Oh, that was come a bit further. Orléans. That's about an hour up the road. Okay, time to go. Oh! Oh dear. Was that meant to happen?
Yeah.
Now, Tony's taking out the rotten beam at the top of this. Anyway, the beam across the top of this window bay
Yes, it is.
was absolutely
I'm
rotten.
gonna go.
Oh, when the roofer came... Oh! When the roofer came a couple of days ago, we asked him about this, and he's told Tony to make sure he props the front bit up, which he's done, and then he's put a steel across the ceiling behind him.
Trouble is, we've got something in there that's in the way and all.
And then he's got a new beam, or piece of, a new beam, to go straight back in there as soon as he's cleared the space out. But it's getting a bit messy. This is the last of the windows. The rest of them have been done.
See what's there.
Right the way along there and at the back.
Notch it out. I don't really want to. We're going to have a big gap here like that, aren't we?
What's the problem?
Can't explain from down there, Jane. We've got
Oh.
brick in the way, but we don't want to take the brick out.
Okay. I'm saying, can you notch out your beam so it goes...
Well, I could do, but then I'm taking the strength out of the beam.
Oh. Have you got a piece of steel you could use instead?
No. Great, no.
Oh, you're going with the steel, are you?
Pardon?
Doing steel, are you?
Yeah. The material I know.
Yeah. Well, you told me it was a silly idea.
Who had that idea?
What? Steel?
No, we're making an A-frame.
A-frame?
Yeah.
What, above it?
No, around it, and it's sitting on the. So it takes all take away that beam outside and inside.
Oh, well, okay.
Basically, that's all that does is just hold up all the crap above it. That front beam is what's holding up the.
So where is the actual steel going then?
Up over there.
So it's not, isn't it, although you're calling it an A-frame, it's going to be like a,
Goalpost.
yeah, goalpost type frame. Okay. So,
Yeah.
the weight will then be on the
Bottom
sill instead of across the top?
Yeah. But big across the top as well.
Oh, so this is an extra.
This is it.
Okay.
But we didn't want to disturb any more bricks up there.
Right.
Because it's dodgy and I can lose the whole lot. Plus the fact that we've discovered that timber on the front that should never be there because it should be a stone seal that's obviously collapsed.
Yeah.
That's rotted as well.
Okay. So this is going under the front bit or the back bit?
This is going under.
Where you're replacing the rotten beam.
Yes, underneath our new beam.
So what is going to support that bit at the front there?
This
as well?
Drill right through the top one. And
Yeah.
Drill right through and bolt it back on.
Ah, right, okay. So that'll all help to take the weight and strengthen it.
It'll last us, yeah.
Brilliant. So when this goes up and it sits on the bottom sill,
Yes.
will you actually see it?
No, the window's smaller.
So this will be boxed in with timber around the window frame.
Now you'll see this. We're going to paint this black.
Yeah.
That won't be the end colour. It'll be the same colour as the window.
Yeah. So this will become part of the window frame.
Yes.
Okay. It's getting quite late now. Ah, oops. That doesn't look good, does it?
Hello?
Why does it keep doing that?
Because it's it does.
It's just dust, like brick dust.
Yes.
Right, Tony's fixing his last window up here for the time being. This one proved a bit difficult because he had to redo the lintel because it was all rotten. But yeah, the rest of them are done. This window's proving to be a bit of a nuisance, isn't it, Tony?
Yes.
What's the problem?
The metal frame I had to put up there.
The what, sorry?
The metal frame I had to put up there to hold the roof up, or hold the
Yeah.
window up. It's not helping.
It's not doing what?
It's not helping very much.
Oh, it's not helping you to fit the wooden frame. Is it in the way?
Yes.
Okay, but you had to strengthen it, didn't you?
I've had to chop the window frame down.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm no window fitter.
No. Well, you'll get there.
Yeah.
This is the last one, and Tony's struggling a little bit with this one. So we've had to have a little bit of a rethink because of the roof not being done now until September. So whereas you were going to do that apartment up there, Tony, what's your plan at the moment?
I've got to get some shutter guards, the things that drill into the wall to keep the shutters open.
They call those shutter dogs.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Not being a Christian. paint the outside of the shutters.
Yeah. Are you doing these ones up here as well?
Phone up. What ones?
These ones here?
No, I've done those.
On the back, I meant.
Oh, I don't
The
know.
shutters, sorry.
No, they're not. They're not. That might be a job for Tone.
Okay.
And then I'm going back on this.
So then you're going back onto this project here.
Yes. Make that safe.
All right. Which is the balustrade. Yeah? And the stone work up here. Okay.
Yes.
So that will keep you busy for a little while. And we've also got a few jobs to help other people out with, haven't we?
We certainly have.
So that'll keep you busy for a little while.
Yes.
So Tony's back up in what will be apartment 3. He's just finishing off a few bits on the windows. He's foamed around the edges of the windows. He has still got to put some sills on. But he has finished that window up there, which was the difficult one. Oh, I can just see the foam, yeah. Yeah, so he's sealed around the edges of the windows. That will keep all the drafts out. That's brilliant. It looks so different. So today's little project, this is in my workroom, come office, come junk storage. Today's little project is to get these windows cleaned, to take down the old net curtains, which are blocking off a lot of the light, and for the rest of the front of the house I've replaced them with little short new ones. Anyway, so So these match all the others in the rest of the front of the house. So they were stuck on the Tony's gone to see if he's got some little fixings, because they were stuck on the little hook things that hold the nets up. Here they use these little metal curtain rods. So yeah, he's going to go and see if we can reuse these little curtain rods for me. But yeah, I've got to crack on. These windows need a good clean. They do get very dirty from the road out the front here. So firstly, I've got to move all this stuff out of the way. So there we are. Lovely clean windows. That's so much nicer. So glad I've done that bit. So I've cleaned all the windows, put up the new net curtains. As you saw, Tony put the little hooks in for me. He actually had to make the hooks for me. Because the other ones were sticky on things that I struggled to get the glue off. In fact, there's still a little bit up there, but it's going to have to stay there until I can perhaps buy something. I've tried acetone and alcohol and vinegar and nothing's shifted it very much. Anyway, so that's that. So I've now got, I can now do the rest of it in private without people seeing me through the window. I've mopped that section of the floor as well. I decobwebbed everything because it was a bit dusty over there. So I'll let that dry. Then I can restack lots of things in the window while I make my way around the rest of the room and clear myself a space that I can do this cabinet. Yep, step one. Right, Tony's in my room here. What have you got there, Tony? Oh, some tools. Yeah. What's Tony going to do? Tony's going to change my light fitting. This one it has these tiny little, are they halogen bulbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't give off a huge amount of light, and also they keep glowing all the time. So it doesn't really suit the style of this room either. So this one's going. Oh, what we're going to put in its place? We're going to find a nice one that we bought at Brocante. Oh yeah, see, there's only two working at the moment. I think I might try and use bits of that for something. I'm not sure what yet.
Sorry?
I'm not sure what yet, but I'm sure I can use some bits of that light fitting.
Using the curtain rail ends.
Maybe. We did say that before, didn't we? They look like giant door handles, actually. And the dangly bits, I might be able to make something for a Christmas decoration. I don't know, but yeah, we won't get rid of it, will we? Because we'll probably have it for spares.
Yes.
Maybe spare light fittings, but then it's got that horrible bulb in, so maybe not. Okay. Oh, we've got a nice hole in the ceiling. Right.
Right.
So is it just a case of swapping them over?
No, it's never that easy.
Did I ask a silly question?
Yes,
Oh.
it's never that easy. No, this is a different fitting. I've got to try and get a hook up here somehow.
Oh, okay. So the next one, we'll show you in a minute, obviously, but the next one is one that we picked up at Brocante. It's a sort of like empire style, isn't it? It's not quite a chandelier, but it's more of a chandelier style. More of an old-fashioned style. You'll see it in a minute anyway. But again, it's quite heavy, but it's got 6 bulbs in it. You'll have to excuse the bulbs that we've got because I need to buy some candle bulbs, but 6 bulbs can give me some good working light, which is what I need in here. Right, this is the fitting that's going up. Tony's fixed a hook in the ceiling there, haven't you, to take the weight? Right. Is that going to leave some of that hole to fill in for me?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I don't mind that. Slightly smaller than the last rows, isn't it? But it's much more decorative. This has a glass bowl that goes underneath that. And as you can see, it's got 6 light fittings, which I will use candle bulbs for, but I've got to go and find some because they're old-fashioned bayonet fittings and they're not so easy to get hold of. I do love the style of this.
Yeah, quite a bit of a hole, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Is it going to be easy for me to fill? I can't see your hands in the way.
If you've got found a bit of round of plastic, make a rose.
Yeah, is it worth us putting something underneath it before you fix it up, or?
No, it wants a plastic rose is what it wants. I'll see if I can go and find one.
Oh, we might have something.
I'll cut something out of a bit of plastic.
Right. Yeah, that could work. I mean, I can obviously get up there with the paintbrush.
Yeah.
I might even paint something fancy on the ceiling. Oh, now there's still 2 bulbs missing, but that's much brighter. Yeah, that's going to be much better. What voltage are those bulbs?
They are.
Don't make your eyes go funny.
They are. Oh, that's strange. It says 4 watt.
Yeah, because it's these newfangled. I don't understand. They're not like the old-fashioned ones, are they?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, they usually limit you to maximum of 40 on these light fittings. Does it say on there?
No, it doesn't.
Well, if I buy 25, that's still 150 watt in the old-fashioned.
It is.
Which is quite a lot of light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony's cut out a circle of white plastic, which has been put behind that ceiling rose. Top of a painting?
Yes.
Brilliant. So yeah, we've reused an old painting. He's cut it out in a circle. That covers up the hole to stop any dust falling through. And then I can just fill a little bit up there and paint it round. I might paint the design up there actually to hide the little bit of a patch because I can't get it perfect. But that's going to look lovely. Right, and this is the glass shade that's going on the bottom. Oops. Don't drop it, Tone. Yeah. Go on then. Hey, that's much brighter, even though it's got 2 bulbs missing at the moment. Yeah, I really like that, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, that's much smarter, isn't it?
Yes.
Much classier. Thank you, Tony.
Right.
Aren't they pretty? Spring is on its way.
Absolutely. Okay. I've gone cut the bits on your super table sort of.
It's one of those optical illusions, isn't it?
Oh, I
That.
have it is. Everything is so crooked.
Yeah. Well, that
You don't
obviously.
know which is level.
Well, obviously Tony's one's level.
Yeah.
That is 3 metres 200. 3 metres 262.
Oh
Are
dear.
you sure that's correct, though?
Oh yeah.
Since I did it.
Yeah.
I know it's questionable.